Alright guys, got an HP monitor here. It's a pretty old one. But it just wants to come on and come off the screen. I've always got a power light down there, but the screen wants to flicker and then go on and off. Not sure. I don't know. Might be a partially failing capacitor. I don't know. Just have to could be a bad solder joint. I don't know. Just have to tear this thing open. I'm not sure how you get these ones open, but imagine they come open the same way as these Dells do. I got it hooked up to my crappy computer here that I use for testing and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, eventually it'll just stay on once it warms up. It'll be just fine. Sometimes, every now and then, it'll have discoloration in the whole screen. Like, the colors wouldn't match. But eventually, the screen will stay on forever, just when you first turn it on. And I really can't hear any abnormal noises like sometimes when the little backlighting bulbs in here at the bottom, they'll have a bad connection and you can hear them arcing. Like, you can hear them arcing in there. But this one doesn't make any noise at all, so... And see, it's pretty much staying on now. Yeah, not a problem now. Just when you first turn it on. So I'll get to tearing this apart. And we'll see from there. Alright guys, well, taking this thing apart is pretty much self-explanatory. You just take out the 4 screws on the back. It's like one there and in each corner, and then you take out the 3 screws for the base, you know. And then to snap that off, the faceplate, you just take a screwdriver in there and just pry it up. Do it on the bottom first and get it started. This way, if you make any markings, you won't be able to see them. But as I got this all apart, it's pretty much bare. What I found is this. And also 2 missing screws. There's supposed to be one in each corner here to hold this in. And there was 2 missing. So it looks like someone's already been in this thing to try to fix it. So, yeah. Hopefully they didn't screw it up. It's pretty much almost set up like the Dells. Almost exactly, because the Dells have this same setup here. And what I found out with the Dells, that does pretty much the same thing, but it does it a little bit worse. Maybe the same issue, though. It was just a bad solder joint. So, it may just be a bad solder joint. But I gotta get this casing off somehow. Got some screws here, maybe? Huh. Set up maybe well, no, just 2 screws on each side, and then this whole metal plate, I guess, just pops off. Maybe. I don't know. I'll get to tearing this apart and show you what's next. Well, found the problem. It's on the video board. This capacitor right here is bulged and bad. So, I looked all over the power board and I was like, sure as shit it was on the power board, but I couldn't see nothing. No bad solder joints or anything. I took the video board out and sure as shit, right here. Capacitor. You can see it's bulged on the top. Looks like it's a 220 UF by 25 volt. I should have one of those. So I'll go look for one and resolder, put one in. I'm not going to show the actual process of replacing that, but I'll go ahead and put it all back together, and I'll make the video after that if it works. Alright guys, well, I got it working now. Just turned it on, and it's working perfect now. Cool. It was just this little bad capacitor. If it'll focus here. Yeah. See how it's a little bulge there? 220 UF by 25 volts. Just that little capacitor was causing all that video problems. Couldn't believe it. Didn't find no bad solder joints or nothing. So if you got an HP like that, and it's a HP L1706, so yeah, next time you got a problem with that, like that, with your HP, replace the capacitor and it'd be good to go.